Welcome back, everybody, to Fully Managed. Today's guests are none other than Melissa and Derek Wilson, co founders of The Method Marketing, a marketing consultancy that helps businesses grow through clear strategy, measurable execution, and marketing that actually drives results. Known for cutting through the industry noise and challenging conventional marketing advice, they've built a reputation for helping companies focus less on trends and more on the fundamentals that drive real business growth. Melissa and Derek, I'm so excited to have you both here. Welcome to Fully Managed.
Hello, thank you for having us. Like
Yeah, we're glad to be
we
here.
need to hire her as our hype person because that was like Queen of the Seven
She
Kingdoms
gets there.
handles King of the.
You
Ooh,
are, you
I'm all
are.
bothered by this.
Okay, so one thing that immediately stood out to me is that the method marketing almost feels like a reaction to the marketing industry itself. Like reading your content, there's this recurring theme of cutting through the noise, calling out the shortcuts, and bringing marketing back to fundamentals. It made me wonder what was the moment you both realized the industry had started rewarding looking like a good marketer more than actually being one?
Do you want to take that one or do you want
Let me
me
take.
to?
Yeah, I'll take that
Okay,
one.
all yours.
I'll take. I'll pass it out to you in a second. But I think there wasn't a single moment. It's been that way. Unfortunately, it's been a fake it till you make it world. I think that AI is waking people up to that, and even more so now.
Yeah.
And talent is going to be at a premium. People that can write better, think better, have better strategy are the ones that are going to succeed. And we just want to be ourselves and
Yeah.
just say fuck it, we're here. You want us to help, you want to make money, call us.
I love that
that's
energy.
that's where we're at.
It
Love that energy.
very much though 100% reactionary. So he gave you his perspective. My perspective. Um, I got really lucky with where I started in my career, like super lucky. Like it almost seems fake, and I swear to God it isn't. Um, uh, I was on the buying side, like I was a client, and I can't even begin to tell you how many marketing agencies, media buyers, advertisers, public relations, like everything. Because I worked for publicly traded companies, big private, uh, Great Wolf Resorts. Fun, but not for me. Um, and they had big bucks, so we had a lot of agencies, and there were very few good agencies. So by the time I was at Keith George, I got to the point where like we could do this better. I mean, they most of them can't deliver on what they say they can do. They're not transparent. The errors are so freaking rampant and
Oh
ridiculous. It's
God.
like, why am I paying you when I'm more of an expert than you are? And then Derek's like, you
Yeah.
know what? Let's start our own agency. And we're like, yeah, we can do this better. And maybe we can start a revolution where the bull who
Oh
died.
boy, here we go.
No, yeah, that's it. It is. And now I'm angry. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
we
You guys
we
are,
we had the perfect set of skills to start an agency. Honestly, I spent my career in sales. She's been building marketing departments for since God knows when. And we both we're damn good at what we do, and so it made sense. So
like, you're so bold, you're so authentic. Like, I love this. Like, I love this. I'm all for this. And as I looked across both of your careers, I realized neither of you built your reputation by chasing trends. You built it by building systems that consistently produced results. In a world
you,
obsessed with hacks and overnight success, why do you think disciplined execution has become so underrated?
Um, why execution? I guess I'm getting old. Why execution has become so underrated or overrated?
over.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Oh,
Under.
underrated.
Oh, under.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
um,
Oh,
excuse me, allergies. Uh,
No.
you know what's it's this has been actually a hot topic recently because I'm sure you're familiar with pay for play and pay to play, like everything is. Like daytime Emmy Awards, top 10 marketers, best marketer on earth, and like, give me a freaking break. They're all pay to play. Like, they're not just picking names out of a random damn hat. But people are catching on to it, and they're starting to lose credibility because of it, because that's what a lot of people do. They just collect all these stupid awards that mean absolutely nothing. Some industries, they mean something, like law. Marketing, not so much. So that's where execution comes into play. The whole point is, if you say you're an expert and you say you can do something, you better damn well make sure you can do it, because people like us, we're going to force you to prove it. And that's,
We'll chew you up and
yeah,
spit you
Derek,
out.
you're the prove it guy.
We will. We will have no shame about eating people alive that are faking it. Because we busted our ass to get here. We bust our ass to be good at what we do, and it's frankly it's freaking annoying. So we don't overpromise and underdeliver. It's never the case.
We're calling out our shots, right? That's what you say.
That's
No,
right.
that's what he says.
Yeah,
What do you
I
call
do.
yourself?
Yeah. What do you mean? Well, I call the HR safe Ray Donovan. 'Cause I'm more of a fixer than I am anything else. Like I come in and I find solutions to problems. So I'm the guy you call at 12:30 at night when everybody else is in bed, and you need something fixed.
That's badass.
And I find a way to
He's
fix
not
it.
breaking kneecaps, though. Maybe. I don't know.
Sometimes
Yeah. But it's true.
you're safe though. I promise.
He's brutal. Like he's brutally honest, and when I hear him on these calls sometimes, I'm like, oh my God, stop. This is so bad. Like, I can't. And then next thing you know,
I only know one way to
they're
be.
kittens. They turn into little kitties and puppies. Like, because he's honest and he's good at what he does.
I'm
But
not doing it on purpose.
everybody has their own
Yeah.
method, I guess.
I mean, I think that's so
I don't do it on purpose. It's just who I am. I only know one way to be, and it's genuine. It's emotions on my sleeve, but it works. And if you can get past the exterior, if you can get past the bluntness for the first 5 minutes, then usually I find you're going to discover that there's value.
Okay.
It doesn't usually take long.
I love that guy.
But Mel's the superstar though.
I mean, you're authentic as AF, like truly.
That's the goal, man.
Like, I think that's very inspiring, and I really admire it.
I wish more people did it.
I'm with you. So, yeah, he's special. It's interesting with Derek because
Special.
you're special to me, but no, you
Yeah,
are.
special to you. You're my wife.
Hey, it doesn't mean I have to say that, okay, man? Prenup. No, I'm kidding. But it sucks because since Derek had this exceptionally successful career in medical manufacturing, not very sexy, but they didn't do any PR. And he's incredible at what he does, but nobody knows what the hell he's capable of. So we're on the Derek PR tour right now.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on from Derek.
I had to say that because I wanted to embarrass your ass, and I'm glad I did. You don't have to keep it in here, but I feel good now.
Okay.
Gotcha, sucker. All right.
Okay, but reading through your content, which I love, Mel. I loved stalking you on LinkedIn. I mean, I think one thing became very clear. You both seem almost allergic to marketing that looks impressive but doesn't actually move the business forward. So I'm curious, when do you think marketing became so disconnected from revenue, and how do you help companies reconnect those two things?
Yeah, I think that's a more recent thing, honestly. I think everything is so clouded now.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows what to do with AI. Everybody's using it, like I said earlier, so everybody thinks that their nephew can now do all their marketing, and it's going to take time for the market to rediscover what it really needs, and that we can't have 80% of businesses out there with their nephew doing AI for $500 a month. Everybody's going to be doing the same thing. So what ends up happening is that the floor gets raised way high. Your average is now way up here, and you've got a little tiny gap between the ceiling and what the average is. That gap is going to determine who makes it or who doesn't. That gap's going to be what separates companies and agencies, and the cream rises to the top.
Oh,
Always.
yeah.
It's been in business
Absolutely.
in general, and people are going to. It's taking some time to realize that, and I think it's coming to a head.
Oh, totally.
quicker than
You're
it is-
right.
than I thought it would be. Yeah, I really do. I was expecting this to be another couple years in the making, but I think people are already starting to realize that, like, if I just keep doing the same shit, I'm going to get the same results as everybody else, and we're going to be back in the
They're
same boat.
dropping
Absolutely.
like flies. In Ohio, they are. Like, the number of agencies that we have here, it's like, okay, bye, Felicia. Like,
That was
they're gone.
the initial fallout.
But that's
That was the initial fallout.
and
It was bad.
that's what he saw, and I was stubborn. That's another conversation. But now we're seeing these solo marketers. They're fresh college graduates, and you're telling me you're some like expert already, and you haven't even you don't even have insurance like on your own. You still live in your mom's basement, probably. You've never even.
But they could be.
Okay, and you know what? You're right, but not everybody.
They could be. You could have that savant.
Not everybody's Mark Zuckerberg. So, you're telling me that there's millions of Mark
Agreed.
Zuckerbergs coming out in
No,
2026?
I'm not at all. I'm telling you that I don't rule it out.
What?
I'm just saying I don't rule it
No,
out.
you're absolutely right. So, okay, what ratio would you give it? Like 1 out of every 10 maybe has a shot? Because I would say
1 out of 1,000.
okay, that's fair. But see, that's the problem, is that they're clever. They're clever. They're coming right out of college, and AI. I can build a website on AI, chat, Claude, blah, 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 and charge $500, and it'll be done in 2 hours. And then it looks like a piece of crap. And then you have another company that's like, marketing sucks. So yeah. First question you asked, reactive. We want companies to see the true value of good marketing, and there's a big difference. Big difference.
And we're willing to prove it ahead of time.
And one thing
We'll show you risk free with that shit.
One thing I kept thinking about is that both of you build careers inside organizations before becoming the people companies now hire for guidance. Looking back, what's one mistake you watched leadership teams make over and over that finally made you say, we're going to build a company differently?
Do you want to take that one?
I don't even want to go off on
I
this
mean,
one.
yours are epic, Derek. Like, it could be the Derek Wilson.
People wouldn't even believe me. It really wouldn't. I don't. I'll just come off like a whiny salesperson, so I don't even want to say it.
No, this is therapy. She has this soothing
No,
voice.
we're not doing therapy sessions
Derek,
here.
open up your heart. Whatever you're comfortable with.
If you wrote
It's a safe place.
if you wrote a book on how to not treat a top performer, that would be what I went through. When I dragged a company from 7 employees to 51. Over the course of my term, that's all. I don't want to get into the details on it, but it was not a great experience. A lot of ego. Ego is the biggest killer, in my opinion. Ego kills businesses, especially solely owned businesses.
Yeah.
They can't get out of their own way. And accept it, advice or a strategy or a premise from other people. And you're probably 90% of the time you're going to be the smartest guy in the room. You started the business, you drove it to where it is, but that janitor in the back closet, cleaning out the back closet, once in a while he's going to have a gem. You better be able to recognize.
That's a true story too. Yeah.
It is, yeah. Anyways, but that's what I think kills more than anything. I think people need to drop the ego, stop trying to get the chip off your shoulder, worry about the money. Follow the money. That's all that really, matters. That's why we're all doing this shit. Nobody's doing it for free.
Yeah, we're not a nonprofit.
I don't care. I don't want recognition. I don't want accolades. I want to make people money, and I want to make money for doing it.
So you brought up a valid point, though, that it's always focused on money. So I guess maybe along the mistake line.
Should be.
Yeah. So the issue, though, is that you'll hear, oh, we can't afford marketing, or we can't afford the quality.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you can't afford not to do it, That's the
Yeah.
reality. It's just the problem is, are you picking the right kind of
Showing the
marketing,
value.
the right company? And usually they're like, I need 3 blog posts and 2 Instagram
Well,
reels.
they've been
Like,
burned.
how do you know for sure you need
People have
that?
been burned.
So that's kind of the dilemma. I mean, there's mistakes everywhere. I make mistakes all the time. Everybody does.
Not everyone.
Well, I mean, we'd need a couch to go through all the damn things that I've witnessed and seen. Everybody has a rap
Ego,
sheet.
e-
I'm just,
ego is the biggest killer.
no, it really
Though.
is.
It really is.
That's the leadership mistakes that people
Yeah.
make, is what she was talking about. Like, it really is. I mean, with both of us, we both have been through it, and like people have made just absolutely ridiculous decisions. I mean, I want to share some, but I don't.
Well,
You know, like
you can change it. You know, it could be like one of the mystery shows, like
I mean,
Identity.
okay, Company X
Just call them they.
is experiencing record growth that's literally 5-6 fold what they ever experienced, you know, and then decides that somebody comes along and says they can do five. They said, I think they said 5 times is what they were told, 5 times that for half the price. Okay, really?
Okay.
I mean, that's not so much an ego-driven thing, but like, you know,
Maybe
I mean,
they can.
you
Probably not.
you're experiencing something you've never experienced in your entire, you know, in the entirety of your business, that you've been in business for 20 years, and now that's when you make that decision. Like that's arrogance, in my opinion. Like that's really bad. Like, just, you know, sit back and let it happen. Like, just enjoy the ride. You're making money hand over
You
fist.
hired an expert. Let the damn expert be the expert. Go be the CEO or whatever the hell you are. Go do goat yoga. Just
Stop searching for a replacement, a hotter wife.
Yeah.
You know, basically.
Unfortunately, that does happen. But I mean, my mistakes were all really good learning lessons. And
Then again, I can't.
what?
I said, then again, I can't. I lucked out.
What
So,
what?
the wife arena.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm tired, but there's a lot of strange shit that happens, that's for sure. And I'm sure there's a lot of marketers that have crazy stories where, yeah, they are traded in for a high school kid
It happens to
or
everybody.
somebody's nephew. I'm happy. Our client retention rate is extraordinarily high. We've lost
Because we're making the money.
We've lost very few. Most of them are projects, you know, where they only needed a project. But we had one that did leave, and I was actually happy for them because they were going to the right agency that they needed. Like, they no longer really needed marketing support. They really needed public relations support at that point. And that was a good fit. But what makes me sad is, oh, I don't want to pay X amount anymore, even though you've made me a millionaire and I have 3 homes and blah, 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 blah. You know, things are great. I'm going to hire
Take it for
somebody
granted.
on Fiverr, and I only have to pay them 10%. And okay, great. I'll see you in 4 months. We have a client that's like that. They keep coming back every 3 to 4 months. Like, dude, take a
But
hint.
yeah. I don't want to get into a bitch
Yeah,
fest
that's
about
true.
it. Like,
Not
it's
sure you
not.
sound
That's not the
whiny,
point.
right?
No, you don't sound like
I don't. Well, I just don't want to keep going on about that. In general, though, when you come across a good salesperson, a good marketer, you know it. You're gonna feel the effects. You're gonna know it. That probably goes for other positions. I'm speaking within my realm of expertise. You know, in sales especially. You know, when you come across a star. I mean, it's evident. It's evident quick.
Yeah.
And the numbers start hitting. Same thing in marketing. Her strategy, her integrated plans, second to none. You start seeing it instantly. You see the
Yeah, but how do you?
and then the trend, and then it just trends. It builds that foundation and keeps going. Different with sales, where it's you got to obviously continue the activity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you see it, don't let go of it, people. What are you doing? Like, it just it's hard. I've hired and trained a lot of salespeople, and most of them are fucking terrible. They're awful. It is a
Hey,
bottomless pit of bad
you
sales.
need a caveat right there, because it's not that he likes to hire dumpster fires. It's sometimes you have to work with the resources that are given to you.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to make
Right.
sure you say
I wasn't
that.
given a whole
Otherwise,
lot
they're
of money
like,
to work
man,
with.
this guy likes to make his life really
Yeah,
hard. Like,
yeah.
But
When
Derek,
you're given $40,000 or $50,000 to work with and it's straight commission, you don't get the pick of the litter.
yeah, they're ambitious at that
But
point. Give me a fucking break.
but yeah, I mean, but yeah, it just know what you have when you have it. And a lot of companies do, but there's still so many that just decide that that the grass is always greener, and like that is so frustrating. Not even for us losing, not us losing business or anything. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face, like,
yeah,
and that's frustrating because and it sounds cheesy as hell, but we really do try to actually help people,
yeah.
believe it or not. So
We have
when we
stories.
see the self-destructive behavior, it's frustrating,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's common. It's really
Yeah.
common. It sucks. It's disheartening.
And
But anyways, let's get a little more chipper.
You asked
Derek,
for it, and then you dragged on about.
okay.
Oh my gosh, we are a whiny
We're
ass
on
couple.
to you, Derek.
My God,
But
this is terrible. This is the worst podcast you've ever done.
no, not at all. I'm having a blast with you.
I'm joking.
You're whiny.
But
I'm trying to liven it up a little bit. My goodness, it's like a funeral in here.
Derek, during our last conversation, you mentioned Come At Me Pro, where people bring real business problems and you solve them live. And I love that
Yep.
because it says something bigger about how you think. Do you think we've made business advice too polished? Like, are people craving less theory and more real-time problem solving, do you think?
I think it depends on who it is. I think a business owner, yeah, that's what they want. They don't want they don't want to have to go through an hour and a half of bullshit before they finally get the answer that they want.
Yeah.
I think that it just let's cut through the bullshit. I hate using the word noise now because AI.
Noise.
But, we got to erase that from the website. Yeah, I mean, cutting through all the bullshit, all the noise, and it really just get to the root of the problem. I mean, if somebody can't tell you what that problem is, then what good are they? So I like doing it. I like being tested with it. I don't always succeed with it, but I love being given a scenario and hey, fix it. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be sales or marketing related even. I mean, just could be manufacturing, sourcing, engineering. I like problem solving, so I enjoy a challenge.
And you guys spend your days helping businesses become clearer, more effective, more intentional. I'm curious, what's one principle the two of you try to bring into your own business every single day that you hope never changes, no matter how much the method marketing grows?
Oh God.
Always put ourselves in the customer's shoes.
Yeah,
Ooh,
empathy is very important.
so
I understand
important.
how people develop apathy pretty quickly. It's normal, with being cynical.
Yeah,
Sympathy.
you can see it with us right now.
I know, seriously, like just give us a little violin at this point, like. Duh! But no, the principles and we are we are who we say we are. You see what you get. I'm screwing those up, so I'm just gonna pause.
She's the worst with cliches. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness
let me
gracious.
pause just for 3 seconds because I just fucked that whole thing. I'm like, blah, blah. Let me.
You did not. You did not.
I forgot where we were even at.
This isn't
No.
marijuana, by the way.
It would be fun.
nicotine. The other stuff was turning my teeth yellow. I'm like, but now they're fine. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll compose myself in 10 seconds.
Take your time.
No, seriously. He's probably vaping too.
What was the question again?
And
I'm
I
sorry,
sneezed.
Isabel.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Isabel, what was the question again?
What?
No, I said.
What was the question?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say the question again.
Oh, okay.
So you
Thank you.
spend your days helping businesses become clearer, more effective, more intentional. So I'm curious, what's one principle the two of you try to bring into your own business every single day that you hope never changes, no matter how much the method marketing grows?
That's
Yeah.
why we went out on our own. transparency to a fault. You should see some of our creative and team meetings. They can be brutal, but they're done with respect and honesty and solutions. That's the biggest thing. I'm sure you get them too, these
Yep.
emails of your website sucks, but they never
Don't bring problems, bring
they never
solutions.
provide a solution. Like, so you're just gonna batter people? Like, they make me feel bad sometimes. So we want to be transparent. We want to provide actual, real value. And value, sometimes that means telling people, like, you know what? No, you don't really need this. This is what you need. Or maybe you're not a good fit for us. We'll refer you elsewhere. So transparency, value, performance, those are all really big, like, major things that seem to just be kind of going away. Ethics. I mean, I could go on and on with all sorts of adjectives, and I think people just got away from really taking care of and being cognizant of what the person that's contacting you needs help with. Like, they need help. They're contacting you for a reason. Don't just make an assumption because they say they need X. Do your diligence and the hard work and figure out what they need. But, like, damn it, be honest about it and continue to perform. And if you have to do extra stuff, do it and don't bitch about it. And also, we love our competitors. We have a big agency network. There's some of the
We like working with other
there's
agencies.
some of the best resources, especially in the beginning. It's so important that you develop those relationships because they will help you and you will help them too. And you're all together. And
You find out who the good ones are.
that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change what people think about marketing, because the reputation of marketing, it ain't good right now. And
It's a 4-letter word.
it is, like, seriously. But that's what we're all trying to do. It's not just TMM, it's all the other agencies. We're all trying to change that perspective right now. So I hope those principles, they'll always stay with us and the other agencies we work with. I just hope the others that maybe don't understand them or they haven't incorporated them, I really hope they do, and I hope they do soon, because it's not only to their detriment, it's to yours, and whoever the hell else is watching. It's critical.
Make it long term. You have to be. Integrity is everything.
Yeah, that was beautifully put, Mel. You're a very wise woman, like Derek mentioned multiple times.
That's because I'm 72.
I have one saying that I say all the time. We keep ourselves beyond reproach.
Okay, I love that.
And I live my life by it. I keep myself beyond reproach. I don't want to give anybody a reason to have ammo on me, basically. And I hold integrity in really high regard.
Yeah.
That
I
is
love
totally
that.
accurate, Isabel. For example,
I annoy the shit out of her.
so everything we do is ethical. It has to be that way. It has to be, especially the litigious market that we live in right now. Everybody's suing for everything. But we've always been that way. We've always been ethical. But Derek's example, we do competitor intrusion campaigns with some of our clients. And that's where he gets
okay.
really, really picky. And, no, we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing that. And, like, their competitors are already doing this stuff. And there's nothing unethical about it. The only difference is we make sure they know we're doing it.
Yeah.
We like that.
No, she's right. And she's got a little bit more ruthlessness in her than you think she does. Which has helped balance us out a little bit on that stuff, because I think sometimes I'm actually too nice, even though I come off brash. So it's kind of that's a really weird dynamic now that I think about it. But anyways, she's right. She's absolutely right on that. There's times where I cringe and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And she's like, shut up.
Yeah, just get out here. Get out of the conference room. Just go. We don't need you here. And everybody's like, oh no.
She's
maybe
right.
we shouldn't be doing that, like, guys.
Melissa and Derek, I mean, you are absolute gems. Like, I love the
Oh,
dynamic you have together.
stop it.
We're crazy.
Your energy and the way you so naturally complement one another, it's just so amazing and cool to see. And this has been such a fun conversation, and I know our audience is going to take a lot away from it. So I'm so
Hey,
I'm so excited to see.
tell them to reach out.
Yeah,
Challenge
I'm
me.
so
Come on.
excited to see what you continue to build with the method marketing. I'm so excited for you guys and the impact you'll keep having on the industry. So thank you so much to
Thank
you
you.
both for joining me today. It's been such a pleasure and a joy to have you on. Really.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
We
You
appreciate
are
it.
absolutely fantastic. And I will pose this. We were really
I love
You've been listening to Fully Managed, brought to you by Penji. Check out the show notes to learn more about today's guest, and to learn more about Penji, the human-first creative subscription service, head over to penji.co. And by the way, if you're still listening, it would mean the absolute world to us if you were to share this podcast with a friend, and of course, subscribe.